When it comes to your snare drum or whatever sample is filling that role, such as a clap or snap, slight variation can go a long way in terms of keeping things fresh in the listener's ears. Oftentimes, snares will repeat through the whole track, and it'll be quite boring and repetitive like this. Without having to design entirely new samples, there are ways to easily add variation for subtle pattern variation and less predictability when it comes to your track. Let's dive into just a few methods. Starting with the basics, volume and length are easy ways of adding variation. Some snares could ring out longer than others, while others could have different volume intensities for the transient or tail. If you're building your sample through layering, switching up one of the layers subtly can go a long way. The layer could also have different variation in length or even pitch. Or you could have different layers every once in a while. Perhaps the initial transient is the same, but a Foley texture changes or the tail changes. Small varying reverse sounds are a personal favorite. This could be made from the tone of the tail or something else entirely like noise or a cymbal. Some of the snares could have no reverse at all, some could be longer, others shorter. Building on this, different flam sounds could add interesting grooves, pre-tails, or pre-rhythms going into your snare. Different room length and intensity also goes a long way. For example, if we had our snare running in parallel with Ableton's hybrid reverb on it, maybe every other one's a slightly different length. If your snare has an obvious root pitch, you can play around with pitching it, going up or down in different sections, or even playing melodies. You can take all of this and go the extra mile by resampling all of this while creating different textures. Recently, I've been playing with Ableton's spectral time for this. So let's resample. And and let's play around. Then I would simply remove it, create a new track, and play around with finding different tails that complement this snare. Simply find a different one now. Don't be afraid to pitch things up and down. And don't be afraid to try different processing throughout. For example, if we were using drum bus on this snare, maybe we have different amount of transient designer intensity. All of these techniques can be done in isolation or combination, and if you use multiple snares throughout a song or unique grooves added in, your beat alone can create a ton of interest and re-listenability. So enjoy your varied snares and the rest of your day.